don't go anywhere. This is a good one. A couple of people have mentioned this place a few times on the channel, on videos that I've done. And before I can say anything else on this video, I can't stress this enough. This place is absolutely stunning. Day ticket friendly. It's very safe. I've literally just turned up to do my intro. I've not walked around it yet. I'm 3 pegs in so far, and it's absolutely stunning. Where am I? Well, I'll tell you where I am. I am at the lovely Rossington Brickyard Pond in Doncaster. This is Fishery Audit number 72, and we are going to get straight into it. This place looks incredible. Just recently I've done a video somewhere else, not too far from here, and fish topping right in edge down here, and someone's commented saying, mate, you've got to go and do Rossington Brickyard Pond. It's absolutely stunning. Everyone down there are great people. People that run it are really nice. It is absolutely magnificent, and there are a lot of stress on how great the club are, how supportive local community is, and just how well ran it is. So if you're looking for a new day ticket water where you can turn up, parking's quite friendly out there as well. I'll not touch on it too much because, you know, I'll show you. I'll take you over there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let's get straight into Fishery Audit number 72 here at Rossington Brickyard Pond. So let me talk to you a little bit about getting into the venue. So here's the access point. There could be another one further around. I think this is probably the main one. This is called Churchfields Road. Goes down into a nice cul-de-sac down here. No parking restrictions, but just take a look around. Think about it. It's actually a Genel, Jitty, Genel, Guinea, wherever you're all from. Takes you down that way to main road. If you go up here, there's also a stretch up there. No double yellers. But just be mindful about how you're parking. Don't go parking in front of people's driveways. And, well, I guess this is a bit of a parking bay itself here. But obviously, just, yeah, have your wits about you. I'm not advertising the fact that you can park in front of people's houses. What I am saying is, some areas have got a long stretch of curb. Yeah, so take it as you will. So I'm going to make my way through here. Got a nice bollard here. And this is the entrance. Walking in down this way. Pick up your dog crap. You are in a designated public place. That's just like about alcohol abuse and all that stuff. And then you're presented at the entrance with this. Look at this. This is incredible. I've come down for a quick nosy to do my intro. I've only been 3 pegs in, nowhere else, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Day ticket prices under 16's £3. Let me zoom in on that a bit. 16 to 60 a fiver. Disabled £3. Over 60's £4. This is for the use of one rod only. There will be a surplus of £1 for an additional rod. Don't all dust fishing, no night fishing. There's all rules. Season tickets under 16's, 50 for a year, 25 these, so they do 6 months tickets. Not everyone are fair weather anglers. People will want a 12 months ticket. There's people out there that will just want a 6 months ticket because they don't really do much fishing in winter, so that is great. Not permitted on the pond, floating bread, magnetic fishing, excessive use of spods, boilies. Under 14s must be accompanied by an adult like that. Great age that, 14. There's some places where if you're under 18, you've got to have an act. It's a bit crazy. Yeah, incredible looking place. Absolutely got a bin. You've got 2 bins on your way in, 3 bins on your way in. Potentially 4 bins. There's a dog down there. But yeah, you've got this nice boat. Yeah, it's incredible. Reg plates, foot peg numbers, come on. This is absolutely lovely. Before I've even got into the place, things I look out for on these fishery audits: danger deep water signs. Oh, no cycling beyond this point. But straight away at the entrance, danger, keep out the water, no swimming, no stealing fish. You know, it's an hazard. Be careful. You know, if you don't know water, it does not discriminate. It doesn't need to know you to take you. I look for them on every single video, as well as I do safety signs and safety rings. Another one here, look, danger deep water. Serious threat to human or wildlife. Is it dangerous? Is it a mess? Is this sharp glass or heroin needles all over at pegs? Is it really nice and inviting and welcoming? Is it at a nice friendly cost? Are they charging £800 a year and only giving you a plank to walk out on? And that sort of things that I look out for on these audits, and then tot them all together, give you an overview, give you a conclusion at the end, and well, tell you whether it's worth your money or not. So what have we got here? CCTV in operation. I believe that because I've already seen one. So just be mindful when you're down here, you're being watched. There's no one here at the minute, it's just me. And yes, there's cameras down here. Another bin. Nice little area here. My missus would love this. Should have all sorts growing in there for dinner. But look, peg one, look at this. It looks absolutely incredible. And it's a brick pond as well. I don't know the depths, but normally these brick ponds, they tend to hold a lot of depth in some areas, especially up this sort of Doncaster way. Yeah, looks nice. It looks deep. I mean, it might not be in this area, but it looks like it's got some good water to it. So lots of reed beds either side. Got this nice bay here next to peg one, which I dare say holds some nice fish when it wants to. Very inviting. Nice gravel path all the way down. Yeah, really, really nice. Absolutely made up with it. What happened where someone got in comments at last video and said, Ben, you need to get you sent to Rossington Brick Pond at Doncaster. And as great as people do talk about their favourite fishing venues, on this particular comment, they were talking about how great the club is and how well they run it. And I take everything with a pinch because people have said it before and I've turned up and I don't know why they said that. But this place, yeah, as soon as I turned up over there, I knew exactly that guy was a loyal customer down here. And I believed every word he said. Yeah, 100%. This is the image of any club, what you see right here. And when you come down and you're presented with something this great, you just know that the club are going to be like a bunch of great, enthusiastic and, you know, passionate people about angling. Peg two, lots of reeds either side here. At the end you've got peg one over there, and then it sort of arcs round that way and then sort of goes back over there. It's got lots of feature to it. I love these little ponds. Another bin and a bench. This is incredible. It's a ring. What we got? Welcome to Rossington Brit Emergency Throw Line. Wow, increds. So it's a life buoy and throw line on that one, so it's attached, which is great. Another bin, another bench. Another bin, another bench. Wow, bird feeders. I might move in. How much do they want a week rent on here? This is absolutely stunning. Wow, these pegs are great, by the way. Big decking board pegs. Yeah, from here you've got a nice chuck to that. It's not an island, but you've got a nice chuck to that feature that comes out from bank over there. And then in front of it you actually got a nice big bed of pads out there as well. Yeah, stunning, really nice.
What are you looking for?
I'm just filming place, just coming around filming it.
I thought you were looking for the what do you call it, kingfisher.
Oh no.
He's hiding somewhere around there.
Right.
He's hiding somewhere around there. Normally you see him coming across with fish in his mouth.
Oh.
Goes in, and then all you see is a flash of blue.
Flash of blue.
Yeah. There's only one rare, and it's just this time of year I've seen him. You're on the year. I haven't seen him. This year I've seen him several times.
Yeah.
Across there.
Nice.
It's catching him.
It looks lovely. I've never been here before. It looks lovely.
Oh, right. It looked a bit crappy because the leaves and my view had fallen.
Yeah.
Down. But normally it's really not crystal clear.
Yeah.
But it's nearly really looked after.
Ah, really nice.
Yeah, there's some biggish fish. There's some around the 28, 30 pounder.
Right.
Maybe
Big
only
fish,
one,
then.
maybe the same one.
Yeah.
But I think it's got a scar on his shoulder or something like that. Right.
Right.
Okay, let's get going.
Yeah, nice to see you anyway, bud. Oh, he's talking to a lovely chap then. So he's lived behind here for years and years, walks around it every day, always talks to anglers, always comes and sees what people are catching. Only talks highly of the place. He's just been telling me about a kingfisher that's commonly seen around here. While I was talking to him, there were quite a few fish on top, just nosing the surface. There's one here. Can I zoom in on him? There, look, middle of your screen now. That's his nose out at water. So yeah, better pads to the left here. It's really nice, really inviting. A lot of time and effort goes into this place. And he did say that area over there is sort of like a reserve area. It's all fenced off behind. And that's where you get most of the carp going over to spawn. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. It's just actually said there's a big carp in here, around about that 28 to 30 pound mark. I'm not from round here, I'm only speculating. It's got a scar on its shoulder. Apparently that's one of the big fish that a lot of people come down, and it's one that sought after fish down here. That. Another bin, another bench. Is there going to be a bin next to every bench on here or what? Because you know if there is, these little bins, they're not cheap. I'll tell you what, they're not cheap when you're buying 20 or 30 on it. Another one here. But yeah, easy access around here. Nice little maintenance area here, I like it. Some cut-offs been put up there. Peg 5. A few steps here, but nothing too strenuous, look. And I dare say that these drop back down again, and any access to that side, you'd just go around the other way. Yeah, another nice big decking peg. This is a nice area. Got a tree to your left, lots of open water right in front here. You've got a good chuck to those pads over there. Either side of them. That overhanging willow there, you've got some trees here, and he was just saying that over there, that's where majority of people, they chuck for carp. Wow, but I've already seen like lots of silvers topping. I imagine it's full of roach, perch, skimmers, bream, plenty of carp in here from what I've already seen already. Wow, this is absolutely stunning. Oh, there's a nice big area over there. I don't think it's nothing to do with fishery, but got all them cut-offs over there, look. Like to see that. Next peg. So down the steps, and then we are onto this peg. Have we got a number? Have we got a number? What is it? Peg 6? Am I just being blind? Maybe we've not got around to putting a number on this one yet. But you've got a bin at the peg. It's like a session bag there, ready to be chucked away. I'm guessing peg number on here, look. It's probably come off. We're in front of this peg. Lovely bunch of pads here. And again, you've got a good chuck over there. You're not interrupting any more pegs that way from here, unless that's a peg there. So you have to be a bit mindful. But you've got a lot of open water here to play with. And again, loads of room behind for tackle and, pole rollers, etc. Yeah. These pads are all shivering as well as I'm walking around. There's plenty of fish activity in them. This place is absolutely gleaming. If any on you are a member or, regular day ticket holder on here, please get in comments, talk away. Yeah. I don't know why. I didn't always put it off, but I always just assume that, there's a pond here. I knew it was here. I had no idea it was laid out this nice. This is absolutely great. It's brilliant. But yeah, nice simple set of steps down, and then they actually go up again here. A nice area here, look, where some more cut-offs have been placed. I always stress that on my videos, if you're going to do any bankside maintenance, any cut-offs, keep them local. Chuck them over there, even pads here, look, where they've pulled pads out, get them on bank and let it rot away. It's something like best stuff you can get coming from it. That'll eventually, all that nutrients will make its way back down into water again. Peg 7 and peg 8 are quite close. Another throw line and safety ring there. Another bin, another bench. Yeah, this is incredible. Peg numbers, the reg numbers, reg plates, just been chopped up like that. Quite cost friendly as well, I used to make them. Wow. Yeah, from here you've got a nice drop into the right hand side. Nice chuck to those pads there, either with pole, waggler, or even a feeder, or bomb, or whatever. And then down here, I mean, if you won't want to crossfire on peg 8, but I'll get onto it in a minute. You've got a lovely bay going in down here, out to peg 9. There's fish topping everywhere. Loads of fish activity on top out there in the middle. It's quite early in the morning, it's only 8 o'clock. Again, the idea was to get down here nice and early to give you a nice bright clear view of it, and we're out having to avoid pegs because there's anglers on it. Get up here nice and early when it's empty, and you've all got the benefit of being able to see all the pegs in their full glory, if you will. But yeah, loads of room behind here. Peg 8. Would that have been just for dog muck? I think it might just be a bin in general, that. This is quite a fresh peg, look at this one. Wow. Yeah, you've got a nice bay down here to the left, and then peg 9 sort of branches out there. Yeah, nice little margin down here. Still loads of water to go at, and you can see all pegs on the far bank over there. They all look like they've got a bin on each peg. Yeah, and this path, like a white shale path all the way around. Some old, looks like some old pegging up here, look. No longer needed. Again, it's wood, whether it's branches or not, it's wood. Get it up your bank, let it rot away. Best place for it, that. Yeah, and this is that bay, look, next to peg 8. Oh! Little goldfish! No way! No way. I mean, it's not a warm morning by any means, but little goldfish in edge like that, that's made my day, that. Wow, more bins. This place is absolutely incredible. Like, already this is incredible. You walk around a venue like this, and when they are this good, another bin. Oh, what's that, an insect house? Love those. Yeah, when they're this good, you kind of have to pinch yourself and ask yourself, should I really be here? You know, it looks like a £300 a year venue, and it's only open to 6 people at a time. And you go on a 58-year waiting list. And it's on day ticket, and it's cheap. Really, really cheap for everybody to come and enjoy. We've already seen goldfish in here. The water quality is absolutely great, by the way. It's absolutely stunning. Really healthy looking venue. Lots of pads here in front of this one. We're on here, peg 9. Yeah, lots of water to go at. Loads of room behind here. Got a bench there for a particular, our friend Mark would always be in our heart. Wow. A few beers on there for Mark. Not a beer drinker. I tell you what though, when I was a beer drinker, Newcastle Brown was the chosen beverage. Back when I was 14, 15 years old, I used to drink stupid amounts of that stuff. Wow. I don't think camera quite got that, but the fish just jumped out over there, and I think it had a harpoon attached to it still, and a ship. That was a big one. Peg 10. Again, all pegs with these big decking features. Lots of pads here to the left. There's fish in these pads again, nosing it. Now I've seen a few, that goldfish, I dare say that maybe it's been stocked with a bunch of goldfish over time. And they're always friendly fish to have in public lakes like this, because you always see them. They just try and go through life the same as they would if they were at home in your tank. I like this though, this is nice. Like a bird garden here, look at this. My missus would love it here. Babe, we're moving to Rossington. Another bin, another bench, another bench. What's this for here, do you reckon? Do you reckon this is like a podium area where they have the match weigh-ins? What a reminder it rules there, look. No keep nets, please, until further notice. Match use only. Yeah. Nice. Really, really nice. Happy with this. And again, nobody's got in touch with me and said, right, Ben, we're ready if you want to come down. No one does that. I've approached a few people in the past, you know, saying, people have said to come and do an audit at your place because they fish it all the time, and they've said to me, we're not ready yet, we've got some work we want to do, especially if it's a private venue. And then they've got back to me and said, right, you know, whenever you're ready, get yourself up. When it's public like this, I get a bit of leeway because it's public right away, it's a public footpath. I can just come and turn up and, you know, without needing any sort of permission, if you will. So to think that anyone can just come and walk around here at any time of day, any calibre of person, and it looks this good, it's mind-blowing. Pads here to right hand side. It's absolutely stunning. You guys up here are so lucky. All these reeds down to the left. Look, there's a bin on every peg. 2 bins here, another one there, another one here. Wow, absolutely blown away. Struggling to find anything to even pick. There's nothing wrong with it. Struggling to find anything to pick at the minute. Peg 12. Nice bay down here. Up to peg 13. Oh, they've even got peg numbers up front of them as well, look. Peg 13, 14. Wow. Yeah, you'll have to get in comments, let me know what's in here. Is there any sort of, like, you know, koi in here? Is there any sort of special fish? Get in the old comments, let me know. Anything really you want to talk about that's interesting. If you've, you know, if you know stuff about this place and you've been here for years, get in comments, let me know. Another bin. What's that? I don't think it's a path that leads anywhere. There's a little path there. It takes you up into like a little area over there. Not sure what that is. And it just continues around. This is absolutely incredible. This is one of them where it don't really matter where you live in country or you know, in UK, or if you're looking for a little tiny taste of paradise within the angling world on day ticket, you can just come and drive and turn up here and it's just ready for you. You can just rock up, just turn up and fish. There's a bit of line in that tree there, look, that just wants someone going out on a boat and just grabbing that and pulling it. It's got a float on it, just wants a tug. But yeah, you can just turn up here and fish. It's unbelievable. I don't know. I need to stop doing this where I come and say I'm definitely going to come here next week. And next time I get in car to come and do one of these videos, I need to just leave camera at home and just bring tackle. Another bin, another safety ring. Peg 14. Planters, bench, another bin, another bin. This place is out of this world. Have we stumbled across the most perfect fishery I've ever done? I just can't. You know what keeps hitting me in the head very hard is the day ticket prices and the fact that this is open to day ticket. It is absolutely stunning for a day ticket venue. This is what we've not got a lot of anymore. We don't see a lot of these venues anymore. They've all been turned into syndicates, or you've got to be a member, or so to see that this is actually still on day ticket and you can come here and just fish, turn up, someone will walk around and get a ticket off you, is absolutely remarkable. Yeah, look at this, we've got loads of water to go out here. What are we on, peg 15. This looks like a nice area. I imagine there's a lot of water out there, quite deep. Just reminds me of like an old clay pit pond. Wow. Blown away. All these planters everywhere, and I think you've done it, haven't you? I think you've absolutely done it. Rossington Brickyard Pond, I think you've done it. This is out of this world. Peg 16. Oh, we've got a lot going off here. Oh, this is bottom entrance coming in. No access matching pro. Oh, so when that's closed, there's a match on. So stay out if there's a match on. Acorns everywhere. I think there's nearly a frost this morning. Very nearly a frost, maybe. In fact, no, we're not near entrance, are we? Because we've got all these yet, and I started over there. What are we on? 16. Massive bed of padstick left here. It's litter free. Don't get me wrong, I've seen bits and bobs. Stuff that will blow out, stuff that a fox will pull out, yeah? Stuff that a bird will pick out. And I've seen bits. It doesn't even qualify as litter, yeah? Stuff that's fell. There's 653 bins here. If something's on the floor, it's fell out the bin. Or the sky. It's not someone walking past and just throwing it on the floor. Wow. Yep. Yep. Loads of access as well with barrows and stuff, trolleys. It'll all be very easy to get down here. More warnings of cameras. Oh, we've got a nice path going that way. Or maybe that's the footpath that people stick to. Got like a style thing here. Maybe this used to be across here. And then it's been taken out for easy access for anglers, maybe. No cycling beyond this point. Oh, more safety signs for water. And we've actually got a footpath that takes you out this way. Over that way. So we've got a dog walker there. Got like a horse farm thing over there. It's gated off. It's nice. It looks like an old overspill brook dike here. Nothing in it at the minute. Rossington fishing pond. Rules again. Nice and simple. Another bin. Pick up your dog crap. Oh, what's this? What's this? An inlet or an outlet? I think this might be an inlet, maybe? Or an outlet. So I'm guessing when water fluctuates, it'll have an inlet somewhere. And then when it fluctuates and lifts up, this is where it heads out. And that's the overspill. Stop it from flooding. Yeah, look at all this fence. All been painted everywhere. Nah, down here, look. So here it is. Next pipe just there. It trickles out this way. Another bin. Peg 17. Oh, found a broken pair of scissors. I bet they don't even know they've dropped them. So, I'm going to do the right thing and put them in this bin here. If they're yours, they're just in there, but they're broken. Don't want someone to come down and cut themselves on them. Peg 17, you've actually got the back side of this pad of lilies here, bed of lilies. Peg 17 and 18, quite close. So if you and a pal are coming down, getting on a peg together, this would be a nice area for you to bunk up. Loads of room behind, and you're away from main path as well. Another safety ring here. Yeah, you've got loads of water to go out in front of you. Fish topping right in front at peg here. Yeah, it's incredible. Absolutely blown away. There's fish topping everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's fish just coming up all over, right in the middle as well. Nice. Another bench. Peg 18. Look at this here, look. This is lovely. Another throw line notice there to tell you how to use it. Peg 18. This is nice. Peg 19's over there, probably about 20 yards over there. So you've got a lot of water to go out here. You know, got a nice good arc here. And again, the all solid decking. I tell you what, a lot of money's gone into this place. To say that the day tickets are so cheap, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of the hard work and funds that have gone into this place have actually come out of passionate committee and club members' pockets. Quite hard to build up a kitty of money on day ticket prices like that. I mean, I know membership books add up. It must just have a big head of anglers that fish it and pay membership, but nothing gets spared here, not a single penny or pound goes on a coffee whilst building and getting all this stuff done for you. Everything goes in to this fishing pond. Absolutely everything. Yeah, and then to get to the next few pegs, it's a trip up here. Another bin. You've got this bit of a junction here. Light notice. Please clean up after your dog. That's the path we've just come off. And then want to be heading this way. So let me just stress one thing, that if this was a £10 a day venue, I'd still be stood here stressing that you're getting your money's worth. 100%. I promise you on my life, 100%. If this were 10 quid a day to fish this, you'd be getting your money's worth. There's a lot of venues out there, even at 5 quid a day. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But this place is absolutely, it's fully loaded. It's got everything perfect. An old peg, lots of old wood, and you can see by the looks of this one here that this one is the new replacement. Absolutely perfect, isn't it? Nice and level. Know what they're doing here. Bin, bench. By God, do they know what they're doing here. Next peg's just hiding under there. It's like a sessions peg, this one. It's out of way. You know, when you're like enclosed in these trees here, this is nice. This would be like a nice area to come for a, you know, spot of carp fishing or specimen fishing, if you will. Yeah, nice reed bed to the right hand side. Little overhanging tree to the left. Yeah, this is nice. We've got to come back here. 100% got to come here. Can't stress it to any of you guys as well to get up here and then enjoy your day's fishing. All framing around here, look, it's like all like old logs. Oh look, yeah, so old peg 19 that's been took out. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, lots of woodland around. See all cut-offs here, look. As I've walked down, there's quite a few piles that have just been trimmed off and placed out of the way. Yeah, I think the people that, especially the one chap the other day, it ran that, I don't know where I did last. Where did I do last? Somewhere up near Elsecar, I think. He commented on that video saying you'd get yourself up to Rossington Brickyard Pond. Someone has mentioned it before, but this chap the other day were like, club are great, really friendly. I'll have to try and put comments on the screen now, just so you can have a read. And that sort of comments I get about these fisheries, especially this one, where people are just really passionate. You know what I mean? It's about the people that are doing, you know, running these clubs. It's for someone to turn around and say, you've got to come here and try it. The club are great. Giving them all loads of praise for what work they've done, effort they've put in. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. But this, like another great sessions peg. Peg 20. Lots of room to get your luggage out of the way. Get a pod out there, or even your box or chair, feeder rod, pole, whatever you're into. See fish topping in front of the peg then. Yeah. Oh, this is just absolutely stunning. Blown away. Rossington Brickyard Pond, absolutely blown away. This is how you do it. If Doncaster Council or anyone see this, any local authorities, if you want a good idea of just how, you know, people pay to take on these venues and pay a lease at local council. If you want to see, I mean, you probably already have, but if you want to see just how much effort these people are putting in into these public hotspots, then get yourself down here. 2 bins. Look at all these planters everywhere. This is incredible. I reckon chap that runs this place, I reckon he's got a missus like mine, you know. Just got to plant stuff everywhere. Wherever there's a spare 3 inch of soil, let's put some plants in it. It's stunning. This is absolutely incredible. I feel like I'm at Yorkshire Wildlife Park. All this down here, look. What cut-offs here? Another bin. Yeah, you've done it. You've done it. Peg 21. This is a nice peg. It's all like old sleepers, backfilled. Might get upgraded at some point, but I don't know. It's doing its job. Quite solid, actually. In fact, if it were me, they're probably not going to. if ever a peg talk came, I'd go off at the end of this. I'd leave all this as it is, nice and solid. That I wouldn't want to loosen it up underneath. Wow. Fish topping out. Some have just topped here as I've turned up. Out there as we're speaking, look. One's just topped in front of that peg we've just left. They are everywhere. I always try and come early doors, unless I'm doing like a few in one day, to avoid traffic. So I'm not, some people don't like being filmed, and it means I have to miss showing a peg to you guys. And some people don't mind. I'll film peg, I'll have a chat with them while they're on it. But that being said, I have to do it quite early sometimes. I get to miss a lot of fish activity. But this place, look at it. This early in the morning, 8:15, and it's just alive. Absolutely alive. Oh, yeah. Not sure what bird that were, but it's when I took my hat off. Yeah, polite notice. Clean up after your dog. So it's handy having sort of cameras in operation around, because it's a local public area. You can just go and walk your dog around here. It's not all dog walkers, but you know, people just don't pick it up. Don't know why they have a dog, they just don't pick it up. So that'll help tackle that problem. And then we are met with the entrance again here, where we came in. There's like what am I seeing behind there? Looks like a nice big maintenance area. I can see a wheelbarrow, some old, looks like, I don't know, new decking maybe, ready to repair some pegs. There's probably a gate access to that somewhere that I've missed. Wow. And then we're back here where we started, at the notice board with all the prices and everything. There's contact details as well if should you have any issues at the pond, want to report poor conduct or book a private match event, Andy and Julie, Laura, or via Facebook, Rossington Brickyard, and one of us will get back to you. Incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. There's like a memorial thing on there for a, say, Mark something. I can't say, eyes are rubbish. But yeah, it's nice. You see with benches with names on and stuff like that. It's nice that, you know, people are keeping people in good memory down here. And then it brings us right back to where we started, down onto peg 1. Yep. Yep. Yeah. 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 It's an A-star venue, and it's the best venue I've ever been to in my entire life. This right here, Rossington Brickyard Pond in Doncaster, is the safest, the most presentable, cost-friendly, cleanest, welcoming, tidy, presentable. This place is a paradise, an absolute paradise. Don't get it twisted. I turn up to venues every single day where people have recommended them. Some I turn up and they have no idea. I don't even know who runs it. I have no idea. But I'm always prepared to end a video by saying, stop selling day tickets. Stop charging people. Stop. Stop. Just don't do it. No more. That's it. Done. Wrap it up. Off you go. Give it to someone else. But this, 4 quid, 5 quid for a day, 4 quid for a day. Annual memberships and 6 monthly memberships available. Juniors, 16 to 60s, I think it were, or seniors, OAPs. There's a price list for everybody, and it fluctuates based on who you are and what age you are. And there's not many doing that. Normally it's, do you want to fish, mate? Yeah, tenner please. Doesn't matter who you are. This place offers everything to all of you. Everybody out there behind that screen now that are watching this place here, Rossington Brickyard Pond, welcomes every single one of you. Disabled anglers, seniors, kids, 14 plus. You can be under 14, but just come with your mum or dad, or just come with a cousin or something that's over 18 or whatever. And you can come here. It's full of fish. I've had word that there's some massive carp in here, touching nearly £30. yeah, I dare say if some of you guys have a quick flick through the old Googles and interwebs, there'll be loads of cat shots of this place, and yeah, it'll just be an absolute mix of just incredible. I mean, I've seen a billion fish this morning. It is absolutely full of them. It's an A-star venue. This is the greatest fishery I have ever attended in my entire life, without doing these videos where I audit them and promote good angling and opportunities for the club, but also, or even more so, to be able to advertise some great angling experience for you anglers. And this one right here has got it all. It's incredible. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. From what I've seen and what I've read, the comment off the guy on YouTube the other day, and I think it was on Facebook actually, he commented on that post on Facebook. This is one of them venues that you just can't, you'll never forget it, never. And the worst thing for me is my first great experience of this lake is the only one I've had so far, because I've never been here before and I've not even fished it. And it's the greatest fishery I've ever been to. So let's come back. Rossington Brickyard Pond, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to come back at some point, might film a feature on here, probably doing I don't know, some sort of challenge, I don't know, we'll see. And let's come and have a day's fishing on here. Let's get on probably a couple of pegs, so we just spread it out a bit. There's loads of room. Let's spread it out a bit and get up here and get a day's fishing filmed for you all. In fact, let's come back a few times and let's come in. In fact, I might even come up one day when it's busy. Let's try and get up here on a busy day one day at some point. Even this year, we're approaching end of October. If anyone knows a busy day up here when it's full of anglers and anglers don't mind, let's get up here and have a walk around and see a few people catching these fish, because that is the only kingpin missing from this place. Without it, the wheels are still turning very nicely. I want to leave it there. That is it. This has been Fishery Audit number 72 now that we're on. Like always, if you've got a fishery in mind that you want me to come and visit, like this one here at Rossington Brickyard Pond, get in comments, let me know. It'd be nice to come down and just visit somewhere new. And even if you know somewhere that's absolutely terrible and it needs some publicity or some light shining on some things that shouldn't be happening, I'm that guy. Let me know. I'll come down, come and see to it. Yeah. Let's not let these fisheries out there that are falling to bits keep taking advantage of people's wallets, because although the fishing might be great, we all want to be having a nice safe experience while we're doing it. If you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. It's completely free of charge, and that way any future video I post, like this incredible perfect A-star fishery here at Rossington Brick Pond in Doncaster, you'll be first to be notified. When you go on YouTube, it's just there ready and waiting for you because you've not watched it yet. It doesn't cost anything, you don't have to pay. You just press subscribe, try it. Just press subscribe and watch what happens. Nothing really happens. When you go back on YouTube after that, any future content I've posted, it'll be there, ready and waiting for you to watch. And lastly, I know I keep saying it on every video, and I've said it in this one, comments, talk away, what's your best day, what have you caught, koi carp, goldfish. You had any goldfish? We've seen a goldfish today. Have you had any of these big carp out of here? Have you had any great match weights out of it? Let me know. And by letting me know, you'll be letting a whole community of anglers know around the UK who, believe it or not, some people do travel 3 or 4 hours on these videos to come and fish some of the venues I've walked around, and they do have great days fishing. So let's start and make some memories for everybody. Get in comments, talk away, and yeah, let's make angling great again and try and promote it as much as we can. So from me and the lovely Rossington Brickyard Pond here at Doncaster, I would like to thank you all for watching, but even more so, I would like to thank the club, the committee, the anglers responsible, the members, the day ticket holders, the people that walk past that aren't even fishing and pick up the litter. I'd like to say a massive thank you for still offering day ticket experiences like this one here and not hiding it away on a £200 a year 15-year waiting list membership. This is absolutely incredible, and you deserve some sort of reward for it. I don't know if anyone will ever, I've said this quite a few times over the years, someone should do a fisheries award every now and again. There should be nominations for it. This one is, it's a diamond fishery, and I'm serious. I'm not just saying it. This is a diamond fishery, and I can't thank you all enough or applaud you enough for doing such a great job. Like, honestly, this is massive. This is really great. Absolutely blown away. I feel like when I turn the camera off, I'm going to go and do another lap at place, because I spend so much time filming and I don't always get to absorb it myself. So I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to walk the long way back round again, and I'm just going to go and soak it all in. And I'm definitely going to come back up here for a day's fishing soon. So Rossington Brickyard Pond, everyone responsible, massive well done, give yourself a pat on the back, and yeah, fisheries far and wide, take note. This is exactly how you do it, and I will see you all on the very next one. I am absolutely blown away.